The long-term vision of identity shifting. Most people who discover identity shifting want quick results. They hope that by changing a few habits, the identity will shift within weeks. Yet reality is more nuanced. Some transformation can happen quickly, but others take months or even years. Understanding this timeline is crucial to avoid falling into the trap of impatience and disappointment. In this chapter, we'll explore the relationship between time and identity, the different risks of transformation, identity life cycles, and how to build a sustainable long term vision for your growth. The myth of instant change. Social media and self help marketing often sell the illusions of immediate change. In 21 days, you can transform your life. While appealing, this idea is incomplete. Yes, you can adopt a simple habit in 21 days, but deep identity integrations takes much longer because it's not only about what you do, but also about who you are in your own eyes and in the eyes of others. Rapid transformations, days to weeks. Some identities can change almost instantly, especially when triggered by a decision or a powerful emotional event. Examples: a person decides one day to quit smoking and immediately identifies as a non smoker. Someone who has long said, I'm not a morning person, decides overnight to be an early riser. This rapid shift often follow a strong emotion, fear, shock, revelation, a firm decision that leaves no room for doubt. Gradual transformations, several months. Other identity shifts are slower because they involve more complex habits and require environmental adjustments. Examples: becoming someone who exercises regularly, transitioning from employee to entrepreneur, learning to identify as a confident person. These changes require progressive reinforcement. Each repeated action, each piece of evidence accumulated, gradually builds a solid new identity. Deep transformation, several years. Some identity shifts cannot happen in a few months because they touch existential dimensions, values, life missions, worldview. Examples: moving from a victim mindset to that of a conscious creator of your destiny, becoming a recognized leader in your field, transforming your relationship with success, money, or love. These changes require life experiences, challenges, and inner maturation. They are not slow because of weakness, but because of depth. Identity life cycles. Your identity is not linear, it follows cycles. At each major stage of life, you reinvent who you are. Example of a cycle: exploration, testing new identities, adolescence, early career; consolidation, embodying a more stable identity, career, family, social role; crisis, realizing your current identity no longer fits, midlife crisis, career change; renewal, creating a new, more aligned identity. This cycle can repeat multiple times in a lifetime. Every identity crisis is really an opportunity for growth. How to build a long term vision. To succeed in identity shifting, you must look beyond tomorrow or next week. You need a sustainable vision. Strategies. Set a direction, not a destination. Instead of saying, I want to be this exact person, aim for an axis of growth. I am becoming more disciplined and confident every day. Accept the seasons. There will be time of expansion and times of stagnation. Both are part of the process. Plan in levels. Think in terms of three horizons: small changes, days, weeks; intermediate transformations, months; deep evolutions, years. The importance of patience and persistence. One of the biggest mistakes is quitting because it takes too long. But time is your ally. Even if results seems invisible at first, each repeated action, each thought carves grooves into your brain and your identity. An example: a beginner athlete may not see change in the first weeks, but after a year, they no longer recognize their body or mind. Here the key message. People often underestimate what they can accomplish in 1 year. Practical exercise. The 1-3-10 vision. Take a notebook and try this. First year, describe your identity 1 year from now. What habits, beliefs, and relationships do you have? 3 years, project further. How has your identity evolved? 10 year, imagine the most developed version of yourself. What roles do you play? What mission do you embody? This exercise expands your horizon and anchors you in a long term process. In conclusions, identity shifting is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Some identities change in an instant, others in months, and some require years of experience and growth. Seeing identity change as a cyclical, long term process allows you to maintain the patience and persistence required. Each action, each life season sculpts your identity. In the end, it's not about reaching a final version of yourself, but about staying in motion, embracing evolution, and continuously revealing your potential. You need to understand that all of this must be practiced in order to replace your old version with the version of yourself you want to become. Please check the description. You'll find a few books there that may help you strengthen the changes you're working on.